This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for March 19th, 2024. It's currently January 19th, 2024, 2:56 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading, $482.05 USD. And the shuffle video that we're about to play for you for the March 19th reading was created on January 8th, 2024 at 7:06 p.m. Eastern Time. That's this video here in the corner. The overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 19th, we have a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels. As far as the sequence of events on the 1 month, it looks like cross-reading congruencies put us in the midst of this Knight of Cups decline that ends with a fast sudden move higher. And I think we had a pretty notable decline overnight. I may have said in the last reading that we opened higher, but I'm not so sure about that actually. I think we probably opened lower. And you would close a short for an overnight swing there. If I'm wrong and you couldn't close a short there, you would likely be able to close it on the 20th, if not at the end of the day then on the 20th is my sense. Might even be able to close it here a little bit before 11, but I think probably if you can't close it at the open for a good profit, then I'd probably wait till the morning of the 20th actually. Behavior around the high side, we have a notable rally on a one-day chart standing out that offers opportunity to close a long position, open up a short position for a multi-day swing trade. And then behavior around the lowest low for the day, we have off of a peak a notable decline that'll stand out on a one-day chart, taking us into a low. I'm advised to be very cautious trading today. Some sort of tricky chart behavior, maybe multiple false tops or bottoms, or just some sort of whipsaw action throughout the day that would lead me to do something impulsive. And then it looks like the VIX drops pretty notably here on the 19th as well. But before we go any further, I want to make sure everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips, and that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. All right, guys, so remember, not each card's energy will necessarily line up perfectly with 1 hour of time. So in some cases, you'll have to give the timing plus or minus an hour of wiggle room. In most cases, you won't even need to do that. But just remember that keep track of the sequence of events. Follow the sequence of events as outlined, because that's always going to remain accurate, even in cases of plus or minus an hour of wiggle room. So in the pre-market, we open lower and there's a sideways rotation along key support at a day's like our first low for the day, and then we successfully turn resistance into support around the open at a significant peak in the first half hour that we sell off from down to and through support, and then we do a U-shaped reversal below that price level, come back and reuse it as support. Notable move higher between 10 and 12. Probably the low is probably closer to 11, and then really big moves to the upside between 11 and 12. Looks like there's even a breakout to a high there, but it's kind of like a temporary breakout. We end up being bound by a range there around noontime. We see the high one more time between noontime and 2 o'clock, somewhere in there, followed by another sharp decline to a low. Actually, looks like we see a higher price level there around just a little bit before 2 o'clock, an important technical price level maybe. It's hard to say. So there's so much back and forth going on. There's a high and a low between the 2 and 3 o'clock hour, and then an important price level on a 1 month scale minimum that's highlighted in the last hour, probably really close to the close, where there's a significant trade opportunity in a period of sideways rotation that ends with a fast sudden move higher, taking us back to highs right around the close. Lower price level the following day. Yeah, and it looks like we opened lower on the 20th as well. So I would open up a short position when we see that important technical price level on a 1 month chart minimum. That's likely going to come after a day's low. That price level I would utilize as an opportunity to open up a short position for an overnight swing. And guys, if you want to get this information sooner, check out early access on our website to all this information. It comes out roughly like a month ahead of where it comes out in the public on public YouTube, allowing for extra planning ability. It's really the only kind of analysis that you can do planning ahead with. But with that said, you can do that so here at our services, SO Meta Posts, early access to a post, click here to subscribe. Guys, we're running roughly a 98% average accuracy day after day after day, predicting the chart behavior by the hour with highs and lows throughout the day. We've been doing it for years. Just scroll back. 98% average accuracy. $29 a month, $249 for the year, gets you access to all of our public posts on YouTube way ahead of when they come out on YouTube, allowing you to plan ahead. So thank you to everybody that goes ahead and does that. Great way to support the channel. Much appreciation. And that's SPY for the 19th of March. Please, guys, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so. It really helps the channel. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma, guys. Without you 3% of the population who follow the rule of karma, you blessed souls, we would not be able to provide this content to so many beautiful people. So thank you so much for your support and allowing me to put out my life's work to people. Stay tuned I'll see you guys on the next one. Blessings.